Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. When we last left off, my wife got pregnant while I wasn't here. That's curious. I think we're just going to have to see what happens when the child is born. Because there's no event, I don't think, that happens before that. We also have this holy war going on, where the current winner is Prince Bertrand of France. I'm about to say Prince Bertrand of France. That is not his name. Prince Bertrand of France, for some reason, is winning. And if he wins, he will claim all of Jerusalem. And I will definitely not be able to get France off him. On the other hand, he might have Jerusalem and not care anymore about France. Although the chances of that are negligible. And it really means that poor Morgan has got his work cut out for him if he wants to remain in any control of anything in France. We are, of course, hoarding a lot of money. This money is basically going to be used for, I don't know, unknown and unspecified reasons. Right now I have my Chancellor trying to get a claim on Paris, so if he doesn't win this, instead of just revoking a territory, I could actually attack him for it. He has no allies, so if I manage to survive long enough, this is a viable option. There was also a potential war in Scotland against England, with me being the... Oh, I also own these bits too. I didn't even realise I owned those bits either. With the potential alliance that I got from marrying off one of my daughters to a prince. Matrilineally, of course. We also gave away a territory here. We consolidated a few territories in France. So really, okay, the crusade is not going as well anymore. Although Bertrand is still first. Yeah, I would say that considering the Sultan's forces are all over those territories, that they are not going to win. I've seen stranger things happen, though, and I'd rather they didn't win and they kept not winning. That would be nice. Oh well. So, we currently are trying to claim a territory there. I'm sure it can be done. I'm sure we can fly. This is going to go horrendously wrong for whichever person I strap haphazardly into the machine that I create. I feel sorry for them, and yet I don't. I will rule the skies. Maelor will rule all the sky. And then I could put dukes and counts in there. My daughter-in-law might fancy me. I'm going to say no to this because that's bad. And I've had another son. Another son. That is son number 5. Look at how many children I have. I don't even have a name prepared. Ooh, a name. Name. Why not? Nobody gets to be the 5th son like Gaston. Something is going interestingly with the fact that no event happened with that, but oh well. He's my son, Prince Gaston, and he's ill. Oh, he might just die anyway. I think I shall enlist the help of the Dung Gatherer for the prototype machine. You find a suitably steep cliff from which to launch the maiden flight of your flying machine. Meldrick hesitates, but after a combination of threats and cajoling, he agrees to be strapped into the contraption. You push him off the cliff and hope for the best. He plummets down like a sack of stones, trailing debris. Meldrick? Mildred is bruised and battered but alive. Your flying machine is a failure, and to make matters worse, another scholar in Gwynedd has allegedly made his own functioning prototype. Just as you're about to surrender, Mildred gives you a toothless smile and says, I have a cunning plan. Oh dear! I will regret this, but let's hear it. How he did it will forever remain a mystery, but Mildred has managed to steal the rival scholar's flying machine. He gleefully brings it to the cliff, but his grin vanishes when you inform him he will be flying again. You send him over the cliff and Mildred enters a brief spiraling dive before slamming into the ground. So it wasn't just my machine. I feel better now. Despite your efforts, it seems the secrets of flight will have to be uncovered by future generations. Your attempts may have been unsuccessful, but you've learned much about the value of science and scholarly research. Your learning has improved. Nice! I like that. So now we just... you seem impulsive. No arbitrary trait for you. No. Very well. You are free. You've declared... Whoa! You've declared... war. See, they're fighting each other now. See, they're fighting each other. This is what I was worried about when we went to low power. They're actually fighting each other now for territory. This is bad. One duke is going to get really powerful, and then he's going to, he's going to attack. Also, you have no eyes. Who took out your eyes? That's terrible. Aha! Use it. Right. Now we have a claim on this territory. That's brilliant. Also, you're still independent. Claiming another territory? Is that really a good idea? Why not? How are the factions doing? They're too busy fighting amongst each other, my lord. Too busy fighting amongst themselves. Oh well, I'll press the advantage and hopefully claim Paris. Yeah, they're pretty weak. They're pretty weak. So what's going on in general in the world? Well, there's currently a Pisan revolt. Croatia are tearing themselves apart down there, and they won! So Denmark actually now has some power again. That's good. Queen of Denmark. Excellent. You don't have all the power, but you have some, and that's what matters. You're defending against the war to lower crown authority. If you get involved, I'm stealing that territory like a... well, immediately. My son Keith was bitten by a snake this morning. That's my lad. Well done, you'll keep getting bitten by snakes and you'll be dead before you know it. One less son to worry about. Also, you've had another daughter. Well done. Well done. So you're being educated, you're being educated. You're turning out quite well, apart from the cruel trait. I don't know where you could have got that from. Right, this war's going badly. My courtier died under suspicious circumstances. Oh well. Never mind. Probably murdered. But the crusade for Jerusalem fails. Oh no. How terrible. Looks like you're not getting all that power after all. And you're like, please help me against all of these attacks. You seem perfectly capable of dealing with it yourself. Who are you actually fighting? Yeah, no. You may not like me, but that's okay. Because you've had a son. Yeah, I'm not dealing with a war all the way over there, especially when potentially I could be at war with Paris. Ah! Well, some things never change, do they? Some things never change. Yep. Sometimes people just decide they want claims on your territories. And this is one of those times. Wow. It is back to being England, by the way. I totally didn't notice that. It's back to being England. So England is once again England, even though Denmark is now Wales and France is now Wales. Wales is everywhere. That's awesome. I wonder if I'll keep these bits. Oh, we lost someone. Who did we lose? Our court chaplain. Just decided he didn't want to do it anymore. Just gave up. He's like, nope, not interested anymore. We did lose the Isle of Man for this. So, if Morgan can't hold on to France, it pretty much means that I lost a piece of territory for a very brief increase in my prestige. That said, the increase in my prestige is colossal when you have 5 crowns. Although I get the feeling I might not own Ireland for very long. Ireland are now warring amongst themselves, and this is not good. Although I suppose if they're warring amongst themselves, they're too busy to not war against me. See, look, you've usurped a title. This guy's title. You had a claim on that. Oh. I don't know why the game told me that. So anyway, righteous imprisonment time. Are you going to end your scheming? Yes, yes you are. Good. Are you going to end your scheming? No, no you're not. How many allies do you have? 3. A duke and a count. And you have 7 allies. No, let's go with my original plan. My original plan being steal the prince's territories. Because he has no allies and no friends. We'll just go in and just take Paris. Maud Maylord tried to have me assassinated. Well, I do commend your effort, but don't do it. That's mean. You're the leader of a plot. I just stop, okay? I will introduce you to them. Yeah, just stop it. Don't. Ooh, hello, hello. You're currently independent. Oh. Do I have vassals? Like, the levies raised? Really? Where? Oh! Oops. That guy probably hates me. Right. I need a valid... But I have a valid one. I do. Oh, you. I wish to claim this, please. Yeah, there's a revolt going on. Okay, it's probably a very short-lived revolt. Actually, that's going to be really short-lived. Who's actually helping Castile? I have no idea, but apparently you're winning. How are you winning? You have 1,000 soldiers. And you have 3... How are you winning? It's a shame it's not that one. Actually, I'm not getting involved. I need to conserve my strength for when I take Paris. And give it to my... Oh, that guy's a cool little crest there. Do you see that? It was a bird thing. There it is. Look. Look at that. That's cool. Or it's a dragon. Maybe it's a dragon's head, but it looked like a bird. You have now come of legal age. You're a charismatic negotiator. You could marry a princess. You have a weak claim on the kingdom of Sicily. Off you go. You've discovered a plot where he seeks to fabricate a claim. Yeah, stop it. If I'm going to be the king of France for a while, I might as well actually do kingly things. Excellent! Goodbye! Oh, you've come to my court. Fair enough. Wow. So, how many vassals do you... Wow, you... Yeah, that wasn't smart. Well done. I'm going to attack you even though I have less soldiers. Oh, this went terribly. Also, I should really raise my levies. My retinue, sorry. Because I have more options for retinues. Like, I could increase it by another 250. How many are in there right now? 600 heavy infantry. Light cavalry. Do I have a light infantry option? I think, to be honest, having more heavy infantry, more archers, and more cavalry. So if I just go... Right, that's 2.9, that's 2.1. So if I go create and create and merge them all together... Right, this will lower my income slightly, but now I'll have an army of 2,500 soldiers. That's not bad. That's really cool. So I have more retinue now. 2,500 men just around. Also, are you going to stop yet? Can I give you money to make you stop? Look, please stop. No, I gave you money and you didn't stop. Look at how much money you have. What are you going to buy? The world? My spouse is humiliating me publicly. She kissed her lover in public, and everyone knows about their adulterous affair. Ooh. Arrest her lover, arrest her, arrest both of them. Ooh. I am cruel. Arrest both of them. Now that's over the limit again. Right, who's in my prison? You're in my prison. Would you like to get out of prison? Oh my word! You? I could release her. But no! No, I don't feel like it at all. I think that's reduced some of my scores. Because she's in prison, yeah, diplomacy -1. Oh good! Stable master problem has been sorted. Now I have 2 more vassal limit. I could have bared it stoically, but no, I am a cruel, cruel ruler. Okay, Problem is... you probably need releasing. For 2 years, these people dislike me. That's not good. I don't know if this number's ever going to go up again. I did a lot of effort to get that number back to a decent number, and now I've ruined it. Also, I could just improve my retinues again. Oh, light infantry. I could have light infantry. Yeah, just do it. Let's have some light infantry there as well. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so now we have a retinue of 3,000 men. And this is a problem. For 2 years, these people are going to dislike me. Maybe they've stopped disliking me now. I should stick with my gun... with my gums? No! Don't stick with the gums! Stick with my guns and... keep them in prison. You are not going to stop. You can keep going, then. So how is my, That's nearly over. And I'm old. You are quite mad. And you are going into prison. Yep, you are going into prison. And, what is your... 19. Yeah, you are the best I have, though, so if you would like to convert back, that'd be good. Good. Excellent. Welcome back. Just don't do that whole wanting to convert to that religion again. So, when we come back, folks, I've had to arrest my wife. And I've also had to arrest her lover, who happens to be the Prince of Scotland. So, when we come back, folks, hopefully I will deal with that, because that just appeared. I'll catch you then. See you later. Later.